cozy. So we start off, we've got this first loop for our chain, and we are going to chain 32 stitches. So let's get going. Here's 31 and 32. So what you see here is we have a nice chain. The stitches are fairly even. If yours are not even, you might want to rip it out and start over again and get some practice. Now, we're going to start our single crochet in the second stitch from our needle, our hook. Now, you can see this is the second stitch, and a lot of people would start right here and do a single crochet. You can totally do that there. I like to work from the back of my chain and actually put my single crochets in the back of these hump stitches on the back side. I like the edge that gives me on the bottom better. So that's why I do that. You can do it either way. It will work just fine. So there's how we, whoops, you know what, I just did that single crochet without saying anything. So for a single crochet, yeah, you're going to go in, either in the hoop I'm doing in the back or in the front, whichever you prefer. Yarn over, which means you grab your yarn there, pull it through, yarn over again, that's grabbing some more yarn, and pull it through both of those loops that you have there. So that is all there is to this row. We're just doing those single crochets all the way across. Alright, so there's the end. Alright, so I've gotten to the end, and now I'm going to do chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and this is where we turn our row over like this. And now for this row, we are going to double crochet. So for a double crochet, your yarn goes over. We go into the first stitch there. Pull the yarn through. Now I've got 2 loops here. I'm going to yarn over, pull through the first 2, and you can see that gives me 2 more. So I yarn over again, pull through those, and that's how you do a double crochet. So we've got that, and then we're going to do a chain 1. Okay, then we're going to skip these 2 stitches and go to our 3rd stitch, and we're going to put 2 double crochets in here. So I go double crochet. Again, that's going to be pull through the first 2, and then I've got 2 left, so I pull through these 2 again. Alright, there's 1. So yarn over, go back into the same hole that I just came out of, yarn over, pull through. I've got 3 loops, so pull through the first 2, that gives me 2 more, pull through. There we go. And you can see we're starting to make that pattern that we want. So we chain 1, yarn over, we're going to skip 2, go into the 3rd, and we've got 3 loops here, so we go through the first 2, through the second 2, and here we go again. 2 and 2, chain 1, and you just repeat this pattern all the way across. You see how I'm going, I still have a V on top after I go through there, and then you pull through, and through. So here we are at the end of our second row. I have completed my double crochet. Whoops, I'm taking it out again so I can show you. And then I did a chain 1. Now I am going to do a double crochet. I'm going to skip 1 stitch, do a double crochet in this next stitch. Double crochet. Alright, and then I'm going to do 1 more double crochet in the top of this chain from the previous row here. Whoops, grabbing too much yarn. Okay, and there we go. All right, so there is the end of row 2. We're going to chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to turn, and then this is more fun, I think, because now instead of going into the top of our stitches here, we're going to do a double crochet and go through this hole, grab yarn, okay, and we're going to do a double crochet right here. Voila, there we go. Now we're going to do 2 here. So through and through, and then we chain 1, and we're going to go do the double crochet again. Right here, through here. And chain 1. And continue with this all the way across. Right, here's my last space here. I'm going to double crochet. And then I'm going to do a double crochet in the top of this third stitch here. Right here, that was in the chain from the previous row. So double crochet right there. Okay, great, and now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and we turn it around. We're going to double crochet in this first stitch here. And then we're going to chain 1. And we're going to double crochet over here in this space here. I got a little fuzz there on the yarn. So there's 1, 2, there's 1 double crochet, I should say. We're coming to the end of row, let's see, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, row 4. So we're going to do double crochet, continue with that granny pattern right here, and another double crochet right here, and chain 1. Alright, you can see I've got some, here's what I've got left. I've got 1, 2, and a chain. So I'm going to skip 1 and double crochet right here. Oh, I've got so much fuzz in my yarn here. And then I'm going to do another double crochet in the top of this chain 3 stitch right here. So pull that through, double crochet, chain, let's see, we're chaining 2, 1, 2, and we're turning, and then we're going to do our stitch right here in this hole. So we got another double crochet, pull through, yarn over, we're finishing up row 5. I'm going to finish with my second double crochet here that went underneath the chain 1 from the previous row. Now I'm going to finish off with a double crochet that will go through the top of my chain stitch, the third stitch from the previous row. Now I should have 31 stitches across the top. We're going to chain 1, we're going to turn over, and on this row, row 6, we're just going to do single crochets all the way across. So if you remember, you put your hook through, yarn over, pull through, you've got 2 loops there to yarn over, pull through for a single crochet. We're finishing up row 6 with our stitch 30 and our stitch 31 to end row 6. Now what we need to do is we're going to add those buttonholes. We're going to have 2 of them on this. So first we chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're going to take this around, come back through, right at the base of your stitch. We're going to put the crochet hook through, yarn over, pull through. We're going to do a slip stitch. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull that first loop through the second loop, and that's how we do a slip stitch. That's how we get our buttonhole. Now we want to get down to our other corner here without making more rows, so we're just going to slip stitch across. And as you can see, there's not really any real, this is the side, so there, you know, there's not really a stitch top. So I'm just going to kind of make up where I go in, and I found that generally it takes about 8 slip stitches to get across the side here. I'm going to slip stitch into this right here, and then I'm going to do my chain 6 for this other loop. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm gonna, you know, I've got this weird little top here. I could slip stitch down here, but I want to incorporate this weird edge here I've got, so I'm gonna slip stitch right through here. Got it kind of tight. I need a tight chain there. Loosen that up a little. There we go. There we go, and now I have my 2 cute little buttonholes. Now, to tie this off, I'm going to take my scissors, just cut.